This is Calabos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is Cuboid Outpost. One of the things that we're going to have to do is, we've got power in this, and I do want to get into power, because it is a fairly solid generating platform for RF. And we are eventually going to need something besides these ridiculous windmills, which I'm not super fond of. And I think the windmills cap at about 100 or 200 RF a tick. And we can get slightly better than that in power eventually. Do we have Flux networks? No. We have RF tools. Yes, but we don't have wireless. So, does power have anything wireless? Energy cables. Player transmitter. I think that these will actually charge stuff in our inventory. So yeah, we're looking at not having a lot of options as far as that goes. Dialectic paste. So dialectic paste, blaze powder. So blaze powder we can get from blaze rods. So we can get 3 there, 3 there, 4 there. If we get into immersive engineering, we can get 4. We can only get blaze rods from blazes. Honestly, I think that we need to make some tinker's tools and get into slightly better weapons. We're going to want beheading at some point. Or I suppose we get a blaze spawner. Capture. Mob. Imprisonment. So if we'll need to make a blaze, get a blaze, and then do this. So assuming that we can get to, for example, the nether, capture a blaze, then we can do this. So we have a number of plans for that. So this is 2, acacia is 4. So acacia is where we want to go with this. So if we want an acacia singularity, this is one of the reasons that I'm like going for this, because this is going to be ridiculously slow. We'll need that. 160 is 2.5. So we'll need what, 5 stacks of acacia logs? All right, we got it there. By 8. This means that we can make another one of these singularities. Knock acacia off the list. Now, or 5. Grab one more. And we'll make another acacia singularity. The purpose of the second Aqueous Singularity is to fully automate our thing. So, need what? Those stuff, I guess. Fatlu, Fatlu crafting table, two Fatlu furnaces, which we make with cobble and then surrounding it. I'm gonna look in there and probably already have these things. Alright, chuck that through. Oh yeah, I'm making steel. What else do we need for this? Blocks of Thatlu, we need 4. Oh wait, 4, 6. Grab 16 of these. One more. Of these. Furnace. One of those. Let's go grab another bit of wood. Alright, so this gives us that. I'm gonna just chuck these planks off the edge. Always make more, and they kind of annoy me. So we need to find or get our hands on otherwise some mechanical pipes. Logistical transporters. We do actually need mechanical pipes. We'll need more than we have here. So we're not going to need any of the advanced ones. So we're going to grab some of this steel that I've really been making. Bucket. So I haven't really got a plan for this as far as a specific location. I really need to organize. It's terrible. Oh, go out this way, I guess. It's going to be outline first. Like this. Who even knows, right? We'll need a wrench of some sort. Backpack. Have that is wrenchy. Okay, that is totally not going to work. So hammer. There it is. String. Yay, copper plates. How do I get those to rotate down, though? It's clearly rotating in circles. Maybe they don't face down. Okay, well, maybe they don't face down. I wanted easy access to the bottom, but clearly that is not going to happen. Creative Light. Back was it that I had Creative Light? Oh, that would be that died. What was it called? Not what I wanted to do. Okay. They don't all need to be set like this, but perfect. So, like I said, I had wanted access to the bottom, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. The other thing that I could do is I could set this up so that I have some sort of placer, and then space these out. But in order to use this block placer, we're going to need the plastic and stuff like that. Just going to move on with our lives. So the latex processing unit is what we need. So we'll need a bucket of latex. So we'll need a tank of some sort. And because mechanism is basically the only reasonable tanks we have in this pack, that will give us this, that, quest complete. We're amazing. Fluid extractors need to be placed facing a log. And Acacia's King. Bucket of latex. Common black hole tank, which can hold 16 buckets. And pipe the fluid into the tank. That way you get your bucket full sooner and have a buffer between your whatever. Great. Now we need the latex processing unit. So latex processing unit is not going to be super hard. We've got most of the things already. This, we're going to leave this here. And fix it later. Okay, that gets a block of redstone. Block of redstone, latex processing unit. We should have a furnace now. So the latex processing unit requires water. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another Aqueous Accumulator. Aqueous Accumulator is going to require just 4 more copper. I think we have copper. Copper. Grab 2 buckets of water. I'm pretty solid we had 2 buckets a second ago. I put it down somewhere. 1, 2. Switch over there. This, that. So this isn't actually going to require a lot of water, but my water production is going to be okay. So we have this. So we're going to be using water for a lot, and what I'm probably going to do is once we have a constant supply of blaze rods, is we'll be making ender tanks to pump water everywhere wirelessly, so that we won't have to make all the water sources. But in order to do that, we're going to need just a ridiculous amount of water going into the system because we'll be pumping it out in so many different places. So my intentions are to basically make some of these wells scattered everywhere, pump them into a source, and then pump it through, into and out of several ender tanks. And we'll end up doing the same thing with lava, but for the moment this will work. So latex processing unit. We're going to need mechanical pipes again. Configurator. Now we're pumping in latex. All we have to do is get power. So let's go ahead and make another jazz zombie. Out of stone. We're out of stone. Run out of stone so quickly. But yeah, one of the things that we're basically going to be doing later is a lot of our machines are going to be effectively water powered. So I'd like to go ahead and get that production going now in advance before we need it, so that we don't have to worry about it at all. I really wish that we could see numbers on this. It's ridiculous to me that we can't see numbers. Controls. One probe. Oh. Not Wayla. I have to figure it out at some point later. We really need to be able to access some of this stuff. The thing I'm going to do is pump this out here. So this will give us a little bit of a supply of lava for those times when we don't have any lava. We need lava. Like now. At least it's relatively quick. Grab a bucket there and move on with our life. So we need, was it coal, lava, dialectic paste, clay, coal, lava. All right. Dialectic paste. Convert half of those. Let's go get another bucket. Do it again. So from this, we're going to go ahead and make Thermogenerator. It doesn't give us a lot. Oh, we still need blaze powder. We've got blaze powder. I think we have blaze powder. Thermo... blaze powder and redstone. We almost ran off without enough redstone. One of those days. $16. All right, so we've got capacitors. Let's check our things. So from here, we need a thermogenerator, thermoplate. Okay, so we've got thermoplates. Now we need a bit more iron, which might be inside out of the rain. Casing the joint. Grab one more iron. Ah, basic. Okay, basic. Okay, so these will produce 8 RF a tick. Now, that is not a lot. So there's no point in pretending that it's a lot. But it will get us started. And one of the benefits of these is they're powered by water. Aha. That is not what we wanted to do. Wanted... mechanical pipes. Oh, there they are. There we go. Now you'll notice they are not producing any power yet. You're like, oh, well, I thought you said they were powered by water. So what they are is steam generators. So heat sources for power. We're going to need lava, magma blocks, or blazing crystals. Right now, we're going to go ahead and settle for lava. So we're going to need 2 buckets of lava. And again, for the moment, this doesn't produce as much power as we would like. But in the end, it will produce more power than we are currently generating. Come on. Come on. So, power. Ta-da! Let's kill that rain. I'm going to go ahead and clear our inventory slightly of things. Let's put these Certus cord seeds in here and on with our lives. So it would be super cool if the universal cable that we have here would go ahead and do that. So now we are generating tiny dry rubber. Tiny dry rubber will be useful for us as far as snow brick these so that we don't fall into the lava later and I love how the lava doesn't melt the snow. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, like water power, right? Um, and as we go up the chain of thermogenerators here, so one of these nitro ones will produce 800 Fe a tick, which is 4 times what one of those will do, and we can just power it with water. And as a big secret, looking at these thermogenerators, if we look at heat sources, so this is lava is standard production. So anything that we do with lava will um, will produce exactly what it says here. But if we put a block of blazing crystal under it, it produces that 2.8 times what it says there. And with the blazing crystal, we can make it block of blazing crystal is just blazing crystals. Blazing crystals we can make with energizing rods. So once we have a couple of these going, or just a supply of power, we can start making these. Once we get 9 of these, then our power goes up. And we're also going to be going up the chain here of like up to the next one is hardened, which produces 10 more a tick. And we just need to make these hardened capacitors, and we'll be going ahead and doing like one of these and working our way up these orbs as well. So as we get more power, power will become easier to get. And I'm sort of hoping that okay, so we're not going to be able to have singularities for those or those. But uranite we can do. Okay. So that's cool though, because later on we'll have access to a reactor that we may or may not choose to do. But I guess that's enough for this episode. We're at 40 minutes, which is very crazy. We have this going. Just need to like let it go. We'll probably need to make more of these thermogenerators. They don't even keep up with this, which doesn't require a lot of power. And yeah. So, hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.